Hello, everyone from Matteo. Let me show you today three different ways of growing a business, and I'm going to show them to you in a graphic format, so it's easier to see relationship between sales, cash flow, and also royalties. So let me share this with you. So the sales, I'm going to draw them in a black format. So let me just do that immediately for you. So let's say the first scenario is where we see sales growing, which indicates a scale-up situation. So a business that is actually growing its top line, but the cash flow will not respond, will go the opposite direction and may actually eventually recover. Now, this situation is pretty common with scale-up, and it happens when we see a scale-up that is not very well structured financially. So it may struggle. It may also actually lead to failure, which is actually not very good to see. But there could be another scenario where the investor is actually indicating that the first priority for the business should be to really conquer market share before really generating cash flow. Okay. So it could be, it depends on the situation, really. The second situation could be where the sales will grow pretty much in the same way as in the first case, so indicating a scale up. And in this case, however, we got a cash flow which is following more closely the sales. Now, this is good to see because it's really a business that is generating cash flow. It's growing the top line, the sales, but it's also growing the bottom line, which is the ultimate objective for any business. So this is a good growth, okay? Now, let me actually now share with you a first scenario where the business may be increasing sales, but not in this with the same pace as these are the case scenario, the second case scenario. Why is that happening? Is because the business is actually investing in really royalties, in monetizing its intellectual property. So initially, this will not have too much of an effect on the business, but eventually it will start really dominating the top line of business. The cash flow instead will initially inevitably suffer because of the R&D, the marketing activity that is needed, but then eventually it will recover and it will exponentially go higher. So you could have actually cash flow exceeding sales. Now, the last case you see is actually where we have the high valuation strategy, where you have a business that is effectively generating royalties. Sometimes royalties are not even well visible in a business. It could be like Gillette. Well, you sell the blade every time somebody's going to use the razor. So, for example, so the royalty could be hidden, but it's there effectively. So this is typical of a successful brand that is able to really generate royalties, to monetize its intellectual property. Now, this is what we do really with the Global Growth Blueprint and with the Exponential Blueprint, which is our newsletter. You build a lot more and more about this, so you'll be able to, see more information about it. So I hope you're going to subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed this video, by the way, and join the other 25,000 people who are already subscribed to the Exponential Blueprint. And thank you very much for your attention today.